You are watching MTG Cribs on Mtgo Academy featuring RYANCRABBS.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me today, everyone. It's good to be back. Today I'm going to be piloting a Boros burn deck in a standard premiere event. That's if it fires. It starts in a couple minutes, but there's only like 17 people and you need 65 to start. So if that doesn't work out, I'm just going to do a daily event. So I'm playing the Boros burn list that Sperling top 8 with a couple of changes that he outlined in his tournament report. So it's a pretty straightforward burn deck. One thing you'll notice is missing is a Magma Jet. That's because I agree with Sperling. He said that it's just a bad card, like Shock. It's just a worse Shock. You wouldn't pay 2 mana for Shock, and like the fact that it makes your draws better, why don't you just play better cards, and instead of drawing the Magma Jet, you just draw the better card naturally. You don't have to set up drawing better cards. So it seems like good logic. It's been working for me. So let's look at the main deck. We have 4 Shocks, 4 Lightning Strikes, 4 Skull Cracks, 4 Searing Bloods, 4 Boros Charms, 4 War Leader's Helix, 4 Stoke the Flames for our burn spells, and then we have 4 Chandra's Phoenix and 4 Young Pyromancers and 1 Eidolon of the Great Revel. Just thrown in there. And that's it for the spells. Then we have 4 Mutavaults along with 20 other lands. It's playing 24 lands, which I find interesting. A lot of the burn decks play a little bit less, but we are playing several 4 drops. And one of the changes that Sperling talked about is taking out a War Leader's Helix, because it was playing 4, then add a 4th Skullcrack, because it's only playing 3 from the sideboard to the main. So I'm trying that out. I like it because some games you get stuck in like you don't have time to cast like 2 or 3 of these 4 mana spells that you draw, and you don't have like the Young Pyromancer to invoke the Stoke the Flames. So it just doesn't work out. But just having more 2 mana burn spells is pretty sweet. And so we took out the Skullcrack from the sideboard and put it into the main and replaced that with another Chandra Pyromaster. It says it's really good, and every time I played it, I think I won the game. So yeah, so we have 3 Chandras, another Eidolon, 4 Satyr Fire Dancers. Those are really good against the green decks. And mono blue and just the creature decks just crushes them. Allows you to focus all the burn at the opponent while killing all their creatures. Then 3 Chains of the Rocks for big creatures like Desecration Demon and also Master of Waves. 2 Glare of Heresy, a Banishing Light, and then a Wear and Tear. So hopefully this premiere event will fire, and we'll get you 7 rounds with this deck. If not, I'll just join daily in a little bit later. Alright, we'll see you then.
If you'd like to exchange your Magic Online cards for event tickets while logged in on Magic Online, you can do so by trading MTGO Academy's official bot, Academy Buy Bot. You can find it in the Magic Online trading area or add it to your buddy list.
Hello and welcome. This is the start of round 1. So the premiere event didn't fire. It got to 35 people and you need 65 for those to start. And then the time started where it's supposed to start. And then like half the people dropped out immediately, so it just never fired. So we're in a daily event, and we won the dice roll. We're going to play first. Okay, this hand's pretty sweet. We have already 11 points of burn we can just cast, and if we draw 2 lands, we should be able to finish them out between Chandra's Phoenix and War Leader's Helix. So we're going to keep this. One thing I like about this deck, it's easier to make your land drops with this deck, because you play 24 lands. We're going to lead off with our Temple because it comes in play tapped. And we're going to put that on the bottom because we do need to hit a 3rd land on turn 3 preferably. Let's see what we're playing against. Mountain. So like the red Rabble Rouser deck. So normally it's a good matchup. With this hand it's not because we have no Shocks or Searing Blazes or Searing Bloods. I'm just going to go ahead and deal 4 damage to him now, just because... I'll just wait, actually. I was going to say, like, I'm just looking at F6. It's very useful at F6 on the new client, just because it's very easy to get behind on time. So I've been getting better at just F16 as much as I possibly can. So we're taking 2 from this Cackler. We drew a Skull Crack, which is okay, but we really want to hit this World Leader's Helix on turn 4. That's going to, like, really help us win this game. A Young Pyromancer would have been a good draw, too. So here comes a 2-drop. Okay, that's a good one. Burning Tree Emissary. Okay. Okay, we're probably not going to win this game now. Because we're like on a 2-turn clock, 3-turn clock. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this one. We're going to just go ahead and Boros Charm him. If we draw a land, we're not going to play Phoenix. We're just going to play Boros Charm or Skullcrack. And we didn't, but we are going to play that guy. Because he might be able to get us out of this. If you draw like a Searing Blood next turn, Young Primate's like, we'll kill one, block two. So we're in great shape. But if we don't, a shock would be fine too. We definitely need to draw a burn spell we can throw at these guys. Our hand's kind of full of. Alright, so yeah, we're pretty dead. I'm gonna let him kill me, so we're 2, 4, 6, 7. We go to 10. And we would have drawn the shock too. Yeah, we didn't draw. We need to hit a third land here, so we can try to hit Helix in 2 turns, but that never happened. As I said, this deck more likely did not get mana screwed, but we still did. Well, unfortunate. Ooh, not happening for a while. But I still think this matchup's a good matchup. So I don't want this Eidolon. I think Change the Rocks is where we want to be at. Probably not these Phoenixes because they're too slow. Chandra's okay, but not the best. Putting these Fire Dancers. We're on the play, so they're way better on the play. Cut a couple Skull Cracks. I'll do that and see if that works out. We're gonna play first. Obviously, Skull Crack and Boros Charm aren't that effective. Okay, we're gonna keep this. This is pretty good. So I gotta figure out whether or not I want to shock his turn 1 play, because we have double Fire Dancer and also Young Pyromancer. So we can play the Mountain in case that's what we want to do. It might be right just to kill everything he plays immediately, not try to like worry or get value. I don't think. Like, there's a good chance we'll just keep drawing burn, hopefully. So let's see what our opponent starts out with. Okay, it's a Cackler. I'm definitely gonna kill that because if it's like a Foundry Street, I could like potentially trade it off for a Young Pyromancer token. But I just don't want to take any damage. Okay, Boros Charm. That makes a token, and if it stays in my hand long enough, it's gonna kill a creature too, because I'm gonna play a Fire Dancer. Alright, just playing a Firefist Striker, okay. I'm just gonna shock that. No third land, but I'm just gonna kill everything he plays. And attack for 2. If he does have a Rabble Rouser next turn, it'll be pretty awkward. Just a shock, okay. Just shock so far. And a Fire Drinker, okay. It's not looking too bad. I'm definitely just block that. I think I'll play this in the Young Pyromancer. Seems pretty good. We'll just say go. Once again, we're stuck on 2 lands. The lands in our opening hand. Pretty unfortunate. Alright. Ash Zealot, so that's gonna get in there. We're not gonna block it. Oh, he must have Maka. I don't know why you'd do that without that. Yep. Or some kind of trick. Yep. That's fine. I'll trade my token for his Maka. Ooh, Searing Blood's a pretty good one. Attack for 2. We're gonna want to do that before he declares attackers, just so we can guarantee to get it. Whatever creature so he doesn't Maka it during combat. Definitely been blown out by that before, and it's not fun. Alright, they could have the +3/+1 spell, But they can have that anytime. I guess I could have done it on my turn. That probably would have been better, actually. I don't think they play it. Whew, yeah, see, just Young Power Master is so good against them. If it survives, obviously. And we're on the draw. I don't think anything changes. We're just going to go with that. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit tougher. We're on the draw again. But I think we're still favored. Alright, we're going to have to mulligan this hand. Just all these Warleader Helixes. Yeah, mulligan. Keep. Okay. So hopefully it doesn't have a 1-drop, but obviously they're probably going to. So that means there's going to be a turn behind, unless we shock ourselves with the Sacred Foundry. Which might be the right play. We're going to do that, actually, because we're going to take 2 anyway, so might as well just kill it. That does set us a turn behind for the Searing Blood, but we weren't going to cast it for like 2 turns, either that or the shock. Double Boros Charm isn't too good here. A shock off the top or an untap mountain would be nice. Okay, so we're taking 1. Mutavault. We're just going to play the Temple. We could block here, but we get blown out, and then we're still 2 turns away from Searing Blood. I'm actually going to put that on the bottom, because we have a removal spell for next turn. And then we want to hit our 4th land so we can cast Helix. Ash Zealot, okay. So we're taking 5-ish this turn. Depends on what he has. Alright, so we did draw the land, so we are going to be able to cast Helix next turn. We are taking... oh, he had the Titan Strength, okay. So we're on to 6, but then we can go to 10. Okay, nothing yet. I don't think he can kill us from here. Titan Strength, okay. Okay. So we're going to shoot that. We could also block and then shock, and but then our Mutavault will die. Yeah, we're trying to kill this. We're just going to do that next turn. And hopefully we get the next turn. We should be fine though if he has nothing. Nope, Ash Zealot. So we're going to 1? Or 2, okay. So we're not really out of the woods yet, but we're getting pretty close. We just like another Warleader's Helix would be perfect. And just no pump spell or haste creature from our opponent, obviously. Gonna shock that just so there's no trample. Or Skullcrack. So yeah, we were just on the back foot, we mulliganed, and we weren't able to keep up with those creatures. So I feel like this is a good matchup. We just were a little unlucky there. Hopefully we can do better in round 2.
Love playing Standard on Magic Online? Check out Academy's Standard Bot in the Magic Online Classifieds for Standard Singles.
Alright, welcome back for round 2. We've won the dice roll, so we're on the play. Let's see what our opening hand is. Alright, this hand's fine. We don't have a white source yet, but we have Young Pyromancer on turn 2 with Lightning Strike and then Stoke the Flames to follow up. So we're going to keep. Just going to leave with the mountain, say go. So yeah, Stoke the Flames is really sweet with Young Pyromancer, obviously. It just works out so well. Oh, and I froze my Mutavault on my mountain. So our opponent mulliganed to 6 and kept it 6. We We could lead with Mutavault if we wanted to attack with it turn 2, but we're definitely just going to play Young Pyromancer, so. Let's go ahead and play this Mountain and pass. Let's see what we're up against. Opponent's going a little slow, that's okay. Hopefully it's a creature deck. This hand's pretty set up to like be like mono green devotion or even mono blue. Or I would even be okay with happy like green white. Let's see what he has. Basic forest, that's good. And also Mystic. Too bad we don't have a shock here. That'd been pretty good. Always good to kill their Mystic. Okay, Eidolon, we're not casting that anytime soon. Let's play Pyromancer, say go. Hopefully he doesn't have turn 2 Courser. If he does, we're just going to kill the Mystic and then next turn hopefully stoke the Courser. So good draws here. Also like a Temple of Triumph because they'll come and play tap because we don't need untap land next turn. We just need a white source eventually. I don't know if I've seen this forest. Oh, yeah, it's a promo. That's cool. Anyways, let's see what he has on turn 2. Best case scenario, like he just plays a Sylvan Carrot and just says go. Really happy with that. We have a pretty good sideboard plan for green matchups. Like the Satyr Fire Dancers are just really insane. This usually can't deal with them. Ooh, Wayfinder. Okay, so we're playing against like black-green Dredge. It's okay, so what is he choosing? Like the only card that like is really good against us is a Whip. It was actually the last time I played against it on games 2 and 3 had turn 2 or turn 3 Whip like both games. So he took a swamp, played Overgrown Tomb, said go. So killing this Mystic doesn't seem as appealing anymore. So we drew Young Pyromancer. Really wish that was on land. I think we're just going to pass a turn and Lightning Strike something. So there's 2 creatures, so we can cast Nemesis. So I guess I do want to... Oh, if I kill that, I can still cast it. So we're just going to say go. Probably go to the face. Guess I could have played Pyromancer there. I just want to be able to stoke the flames next turn. I could be wrong. They don't have much removal main deck, so like this Young Pyromancer can do lots of work. One thing we have to worry about is those Lotless Trolls, just because that's trample and we can't jump block that forever. Alright, Grizzly Salvage. So he took the Nyx Weaver? Okay, well, there's Lotless Troll. I think we are gonna try to kill that. So we'd have to have 3 creatures in his hand. You have to discard all of them to make this live. Okay, just let it die. That's good for us. Another Stoke the Flames. Okay, so I'm going to play Pyromancer first now. And just say go. And then we're just going to like stoke him 3 times in a row. And hopefully Hopefully that's good enough. A red source here would be awesome so you could play Eidolon and then just like Stoke. So like Nemesis Mortal isn't scary, but Herald of Torment is. Okay, next Weaver. So best draw is like a Battlefield Forge would be pretty insane. Oh, Mountain. So we're just gonna play this and say go. So we have 16 points of burn in our hand, and we're just gonna go to the face with all of it. I'm pretty sure. So he's gonna mill 2 from the Weaver. And eventually we're just gonna overwhelm him. So we're gonna get 6 tokens in the next, of course, the next couple turns. Okay, so he milled a whip. That's really good to see. Usually they don't play more than 2, so getting rid of 1 is awesome. Oh, I guess he can get back with the next Weaver. It's really bad for us. Maybe if he taps out, we can like we'll Stoke it. You also have a pretty short clock regardless. Let's see, what's the biggest creature in his graveyard? There's a Herald. Oh, Night Howler's pretty bad. Okay, Jared. Okay, I don't care about that. I'm not actually gonna kill the next Weaver, just because he can't get it back and use it or play at the same turn. So we're just gonna go to the face. Try to do as much damage as fast as we can. Okay, shock. That's a couple more tokens. Let's say go. If we drew Lightning Strike, I think I'd Lightning Strike the next Weaver. He mill a Shadowborn Demon and Overgrown Tomb. This costs 3 to activate, right? Yeah. So if he attacks with Jared, we're just gonna block with the 1 elemental. So we get him for 10 this turn. Okay, so he's not attacking at all. Okay. Let's go to the face. Uh-oh. He could be like not playing things because of the Eidolon. I forgot about that. I forgot that was in play. Go Stoke again, puts him at 8, and then the shock will put him to 6. And if we just draw a white source, he'll just be dead. There's no way he can survive this attack. Hopefully he doesn't have a guard charm. I don't think he does, though. So we're going to take 2 from our Eidolon, and that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, perfect. Let's fire up our Mutavaults and attack with everything, and then all we have to do is get 2 damage through. Okay, yeah, so that was nice. I could have not played the Battlefield Forge. I could just attack first, but I kind of wanted, like, just in case something went wrong, be able to make 2 tokens mid-combat. Okay, so here we definitely want Wear and Tear is pretty insane. Banishing Lights, all these Chains to the Rocks, and Fire Dancers. Eidolon's not the best here. Neither are Phoenixes, just because the next Weavers make that look embarrassing. So let's take out 4 cards. I think I'm leaning on between Skullcrack and Boros Charm. I think I really want Skullcrack. I think I can cut the Boros Charms maybe and just try to control his creatures. How many burn spells that leave us with afterwards? 4, 8, 12, 16, 18. Okay, yeah. 21. So yeah, we'll cut the Boros Charms. They definitely hurt us a lot. I think it would. I don't know if it'd been better to have Sandra's Phoenixes in our deck last match, but the Boros Charms were doing us no favors. Okay, we can keep this hand. We got Shocks and Searing Bloods. We need another red and a white source, unfortunately, but I don't think you can mulligan this. If he has a Mystic, we're just going to shock it. Yep. Keeping him off early mana is really important with any kind of green deck, not just Dredge. Okay, so we got the second red. Go ahead and get this guy. Grizzly Salvage main phase. That's interesting. So no lands. A Mill to Whip. So what do you take? A Shadowborn. That's not the worst. Ooh. So I was going to say I have an option here of Mutavault or Mountain. Mutavault allows me to attack with the next turn. Mountain allows me to play Searing Blood. But since we drew Young Pyromancer, we're just going to play the Mutavault and play this guy. So that way we have both the options next turn of either attacking with Mutavault or playing Searing Blood. So he's taking 2 for Nyx Weaver, so we're just going to Lightning Strike that. Okay, that's a good draw, another Lightning Strike. Let's get rid of him. And attack for 2, make a token. So yeah, we just really don't want to see Whip. Whip's like really good against us, it's really hard to beat. See what he gets this time. So he does get land, and mills another Nyx Weaver and a Wayfinder. And he took the Forest. He's going to main phase Grizzly Salvage with the Forest he played. And he's taking another Shadowborn Demon. Is that right? No. Swamp? Yeah, okay, so it's 5th land. So yeah, we're just going to shock here. Actually, we're going to shock upstairs and then Searing Blood that guy. Another land here would be sweet. Oh, this way we get to attack with our Mutavault. He needs to play Shadowborn Demon next turn, but he's going to 11, 5, so we're in great shape. I think we're going to have this game. Yeah, so he plays the Shadowborn, kills a Pyromancer, blocks a token, and then or blocks the Mutavault, takes 3, and the Lightning Strike. And we also have the Chain of the Rock to just get rid of it. So this match went perfectly. I have not had a good experience. Ooh, Golgari Charm? Night Howler, okay. With this matchup, but so what we're going to do is get rid of this Night Howler, attack for 2, and then we have both burn spells in our hand to kill him with next turn. So we should be okay. Like, he could have had I guess the Nisa's Disciple, or Nylea's Disciple, I mean, and gained 2 life, and we wouldn't be able to kill him this turn. But he didn't, and we got him. Alright, so that worked out pretty well. We had reasonable draws, nothing too crazy, but we were able to win. Hopefully we can do just as well in round 3.
Curious about the price of a Magic Online card? Try our searchable price guide on the right sidebar of any mtgoacademy.com page.
This is the start of round 3, and we're fortunate enough to win the dice roll a 3rd time, and our opponent is DZI, not DZY. That's pretty funny. So we're going to play first. Sounds fine. 3 early good spells, Young Pyromancer, and 3 lands. We're going to take some damage, but that's should be fine. Hopefully it's not like the mirror. We're going to keep. Let's see if our opponent keeps their 7. They went to 6. Good news, always good news. Just going to start out with the Temple. Let's see what's on top. Chandra's Phoenix, that's fine. We can keep that. Not being too picky right now. Like, we can cast it. Ooh, Temple and Malady, so mono black. Or black green, probably. That's what I'm thinking it could be. So we put the card on bottom. Drew our Phoenix, we're going to take 2. Play Young Pyromancer and pass. So next turn we're going to take 2 off our Sacred Foundry, so we can probably Lightning Strike and Shock if our Young Pyromancer survives this turn. If not, we'll just play Chandra's Phoenix. Ooh, looks like a maybe Green Devotion, Splash and Black. No, another Dredge deck it looks like. So we can only get enchantments or creatures, so he's not going to get this Temple. Okay, so it's more Constellation themed, it looks like. I think this could be a fine matchup. Ooh, Strength of the Fallen. You don't see that often. I did toy around with that. That's a pretty good card. Can kill people very quickly. So because it's Constellation, I think it might have less removal than like a normal black-green deck because it's mostly green. So I think I'm just going to play the Phoenix next turn because there's more of a chance that our Pyromancer will survive. Not hold up burn. Oh, our opponent has made a decision. He took the Eidolon. Oh, drew a Helix. So 4th land at any point will be great. We're going to pay 2 life, play our Phoenix. Say go. So we're in good track. We have like 12 points of burn. Nyx Weaver, okay. So we're just gonna kill that with this Lightning Strike. Get a token. We attack for 4. And we drew a 4th land. That's really nice. Your opponent's at 12. We're have them on good clock. Hopefully, he just plays Eidolon here and we Searing Blood it. He plays like a bigger creature, probably Searing Blood and Shock it. Okay, Eidolon. Go ahead and just kill that. So he's actually just dead. We get to Helix him here and then attack. So that was pretty good. Turn 5 kill. Nothing too special. We just occurred out pretty well. Young Pyromancer is obviously insane. Let's go to sideboarding. So here we want the Wear and Tear for sure. But besides that, so it's mostly green, splash, and black. For probably bring a Golgari Charm and other removal. I don't know what I want. So I assume it's some sort of liking. So I want the Skull Cracks. Maybe just bring the Wear and Tear for now, because I'm not too sure like what else. I mean, the Fire Dancers could be fine. Yeah, probably better than Phoenixes, just because because the Nyx Weavers are a huge problem. This allows us to. He's gonna be playing lots of creatures, so Fire Dance will do lots of work. Go ahead and try that out. We're on the draw for game 2. This hand's okay. It's not spectacular. I don't think we can mulligan it. Just a little on the weak side, but still more than reasonable. Tap land from our opponent. I think I'm going to lead with the Mountain, because the odds are he's going to have a play this turn, and next turn we're on a Searing Blood, and we probably won't have a chance to tap a Mutavault this early. So we can shock this now or wait in Searing Blood. Kind of just want to shock it now. Bye-bye those for sure. Took the Swamp. Oh, I guess we'll just wait. Actually, we'll just Searing Blood it. He might not have like a play we can Searing Blood next turn, so. Temple of Triumph. I want to play that because I don't want to draw another land. At least we're gonna have to end up shocking. Okay, we'll keep that on top. Skull crack. Fine, taking one. Here's a swamp. Nyx Weaver, okay. I think we're just gonna kill a Nyx Weaver. I don't care about this Satyr too much. We're just gonna double shock it. So still haven't had a chance to get these Moon Vaults into play. That could come back to bite us. I don't want our opponent to mill. Like, just milling helps this deck out a lot, so... Eidolon, okay. Not too worried about that. Okay, Stoke the Flames is good. We just want to draw like 4 damage, burn spells for the rest of the game, pretty much. We're just gonna hold up Skullcrack as long as we possibly can. Courser. Alright, we're just gonna allow that to resolve. Elvish Mystic on top. Needs to draw a card. There's a Forest on top, it's pretty good. So I think I probably want to change the rocks. We're just gonna Skullcrack now. Try to prevent as much life gain as possible. So we can put our opponent to 7. We're just gonna Lightning Strike him. We could have also stoked the Flames the Courser, but I don't think it's worth it. Like, the Courser's only going to gain a couple life. I don't think he's going to gain 4 life off of it this game. So I'd rather just go Stoke to the face. So it's 11. Drew another land, so we're pretty unfortunate on a lot of lands this game. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, only 5 spells. So he gains a life, goes up to 12. So I think we just need to really just need to draw 4 damage burn spells for the rest of the game. Ugh, double Courser. And Whip. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm just gonna concede. We're gonna be dead in like 2 turns. Nothing we can draw from here. Restore by converting mana cost. I think I still like it actually. We could bring in the chains, cut like the Boros charms. Searing Blood also seems a little weak. It still has lots of targets. Maybe the shocks. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see. He has Elvish Mystics and Voyaging Satyrs. They're just gonna go like this and hope to draw Fire Dancers. This is definitely really good against him. And we are going to play first. Oh man, this hand. I don't think we can keep it. Just because we have no actual burn spells. We just have 5 lands. We're on a mulligan. Okay, we can keep this. This is a lot better. Our opponent also mulliganed. Okay, this hand should do a lot of work. Kept to 6. We're going to play this temple. I'm actually going to keep that. Moon Vault should be fine here. Forest into Elvish Mystic, okay. Could kill that, but this prevents a turn 2 Courser if we just kill that, but this way we can like Skullcrack and shock him and then kill the Courser anyways. Let's see what he does. Like best case scenario, kept a sketchy hand, only had 1 land, Elvish Mystic. But I highly doubt that. so he does have a second land. Brain Maggot. Okay, that's not long for this world. So wherever he takes, we're just going to kill both his creatures this turn. I think that's the plan. Because whichever one he takes, we still kill the Brain Maggot with either the Skullcrack or the Shock. So we kill both his creatures, he'll take 5 and attack for 1. So put him to 14. I think I'm okay with that. And then eventually we're going to have enough mana, hopefully, for this World Leader's Helix. If we don't, we're just going to draw burn spells instead. Okay, took the Shock. And he does have another Mystic. Okay. So what do I want to do? So I'll play the Sacred Foundry because he doesn't know about it, even though we're going to take 2 damage. We're going to kill the Brain Maggot, kill this Mystic, and attack for 1. So he has 3 cards in hand. And we have this Helix, who's going to deal 4 to him into a creature, I assume. So obviously, just at this point, we're stabilized, we're not in danger of dying, we have plenty of mana, so we just want to draw 4 damage burn spells. So I understand like what it seems, maybe it seems like counterintuitive to cut the Warrior's Helix, but there's so many games where you can't cast more than like 1 or 2, and you already have 7 in the deck. Eidolon, drew a card. Lightning Strike's pretty good, we're just going to Lightning Strike him, and attack with Mutavault. So we get more damage in. He's going to be at 8, so we're halfway to killing him. Feeling pretty good. Obviously things can go wrong, like if he draws a Brain Maggot and we don't draw a way to kill it. Okay, Nyx Weaver, I'm not too worried about that. Searing Blood's pretty good with Nyx Weaver, so we're going to kill this Elvish Mystic. And then the Searing Blood's going to deal 3 damage to him, and then we're going to kill the Nyx Weaver. And we'll attack with Mutavault. So that was like the best draw could have had. So now our opponent's going to be dead next turn. So yeah, we've drawn pretty well. Yeah, this card's insane against green decks. Even though he is playing black, so he has potential for removal. Just killing their mana guys, killing like everything they play is just so sweet. I just love this guy. I have like I play like Burn right now in Modern and Legacy. I have him in my my Modern sideboard. I have had him in my Legacy sideboard. Obviously, there's more powerful things you can do in Legacy than him. But remember one game I had him and I went like Searing Blaze against like a Merfolk deck and like it killed his whole board. It was pretty sweet. All right, so we beat another black-green, this time Constellation deck, and we're 2-1. Hopefully we can finish out our daily event with a win.
If you'd like to purchase Magic Online cards at competitive prices, check out our web store at mtgoacademy.com/store.
All right, this is the last round of our daily event. We're on the draw this time. This hand's pretty sweet. Always like having Young Pyromancer in our opening hand. Then we have several removal spells, or burn spells, and also White Source and 3 lands, so we can definitely keep this. Let's see what we're up against. Mountain, okay. Foundry Street, so it looks like Rabble Red. Ooh, we're definitely keeping that. So let's see if we can avenge our loss in round 1. So we're taking 2. I think we're gonna play Young Pyromancer here. Just because if he sticks, it's so good against him, as we saw in game 2 of our first round. We're going to take at least probably 4, maybe 5 here. A Lightning Strike, you don't see that often. So we're already at 14. It's unfortunate. I'm just going to pass the turn back. So we do have double Searing Blood. Boros Reckoner, that's interesting, okay. So I guess we're going to kill this Fire Drinker Satyr right now. We're not doing too well though. Like the Reckoner's gonna do a lot. Like it's gonna be hard for us to deal with. We're gonna need to draw lands and. Okay, that doesn't actually help. We're gonna need to draw lands and helixes. Yeah, so our sweet hand just double Boros Reckoner main deck. So it's not too good. I think we're taking 5 this turn and we can't deal with the Reckoners. So yeah, we're gonna have to seed this one. Let's begin sideboarding. So my thought was a pretty sweet hand turned out terrible just because of the lightning strike from our opponent. So we want these chains. We want these Satyr Fire Dancers. We don't want these Phoenixes. And Eidolon's not the best. We'll take out Boros Charms. Go ahead and submit. At least we get be on the play for game 2, but so it makes that game easier, but also we have to win on the draw in game 3, which is going to be really hard. We're going to play first. We have to mulligan that. No colored sources. Okay, this hand's not the best, but I think we're going to keep it. Our opponent mulligan to 6. Start with the Temple. Put the mountain on bottom. No 1-drop. That's what I like to see. And Searing Blood is awesome in this matchup, obviously. And no shock for our Pyromancer. Burning Tree, okay. Into Mortars, okay. It's unfortunate. Really like to see our Pyromancer live. So we're going to kill that Rabble Rouser now so he doesn't get a token. I'm taking 2. She has 3 cards, and we have 3 cards, but 2 of them are lands that don't actually help us. The 4th land's obviously important, so we can cast our 4 drops. But I'm going to hold this Boros Charm in case we draw a Fire Dancer. Nothing from our opponent. Probably just has removal. Okay. Well, that's something. I'm going to play that. So I don't know what I want to do if he goes to kill this. Okay, Boros Charm to protect it or deal 3 to him. Ooh, I like to do this. Let's go Indestructible. Seems pretty good. Okay. Let's see if there's another removal spell. Nope. Okay, awesome. That means he can't even attack this turn. That's awesome. That worked out pretty well. Fire Dancer. I'm not going to chain this Burning Tree. I'm just going to say go. Because we can't really beat Boros Reckoner that effectively. I mean, at this point we're such high life that 1 Reckoner. He has 6 lands? What the world? How did I miss that? There's... Oh wow, that's pretty terrible. And that's not what I want to see. So we're both getting pretty flooded. Okay, Reckoner. So we can get rid of that. So assuming he has another removal spell in his hand. So we're just going to draw 4 damage burn spells for the rest of the game, really. And not lands. We've drawn 3, 4, 5, 6 to 7. We only played, well, I guess we played 24. We played a fair amount of lands. Probably could have cut some in this matchup, actually. Say go, so we're going to go to 10. Cackler, okay. It's not looking too good for us. Okay, Serum Blood's not bad. We take care of one of those guys. We're still taking 2. Serum Bloods are pretty good, obviously, because we're still getting at their life total. A Reckoner. Get rid of this Burning Tree. So we just need to draw perfectly for us the game, really. No more lands, obviously. Okay, Helix is a good one. It's a good start. Hopefully he doesn't have Skull Crack. So I think we'll actually Helix him. Oh my goodness. So that way we only take 2. I think, no, we have to kill this Cackler. Because we can't actually win a race by going to his face unless we only draw Helixes. No Skull Crack, that was nice. Mutavault, so we're going to take 6. Yeah, we're pretty much dead now. It's pretty unfortunate. I feel like this is a good matchup, but min deck, like, I say that, but we just get crushed by 2 games in a row. 2 matches in a row. Alright, and that's our daily event.